Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you are having a wonderful day so far. So today's video is going to be an Ulta haul, and I decided to go to Ulta the other day because it has been forever since I've done any shopping at Ulta. And then I did order a few things online, so I thought I would go ahead and do a haul video for you. I am going to do a separate drugstore haul and review though, because I did get a few things from the drugstore and then I had a few things and I've been testing them out, so I want to do reviews as I show you what I haul because I do feel like those videos are typically more helpful. The reason I'm not reviewing these products is because they're either my favorites and I repurchase them, or they just require like quick swatching, or you've heard about them on YouTube, so I don't really want to do a whole separate review for you, if that makes sense. So I decided to just show you what I picked up, chat about them, and then I want to hear from you guys. So if there's anything specific that you think I need to try from Ulta, whether it's one of their holiday sets or just a makeup product in general, let me know in the comments below so I can check it out. So I did grab a few different skincare products because it is winter, or winter is right around the corner. I feel like my skin has been so dry lately, and I do struggle with dry skin during the winter time. My face is oily for the most part, but occasionally I will get dry areas on my skin, especially if I have a breakout, because my skin is so sensitive and acne prone, so I feel like the colder weather and the wind really takes a toll on my skin. Anyways, I got a few different things to help out for my face and for my body, so I did grab a few of the Biobelle facial masks. These are my favorite sheet masks. I talk about them all the time on Snapchat especially, so if you guys follow me on Snapchat, I'm always snapping about which one I'm using, but I love these. I tried them for the first time about a year ago, and they are literally my favorite brand. I have a sheet mask drawer in like my makeup collection, but I'm running a little bit low on these, so whenever I go to Ulta, I grab a couple of them and just kind of replenish my stash. I especially like their Decadent face mask to wear once it gets a little bit colder outside. So if you have dry skin, this is going to be a lifesaver. Even if you have oily skin, I feel like it's still important to make sure your face is hydrated and moisturized. So I actually like to use this one in the morning before I apply makeup, because your foundation will go on so beautifully if you apply this, let it soak in for about 15 minutes, rinse it off, and then do your makeup routine, and it's just, you notice an instant difference. The one that I love to use at night is the after party mask. Again, you can use this one in the morning, at night, it just depends on what you're looking for, but I use this one at night because I have sensitive, oily, acne prone skin. So if you have a breakout or your skin is red or irritated, this is going to be a lifesaver. I always use it before I film a video because I feel like it just calms down the redness on my skin, and if I feel myself having a bad skin day, like if I feel a breakout coming on and I use this, the next morning when I wake up, my skin is like perfectly smooth. It's really just calmed down, and you can notice an instant difference. I definitely recommend trying these out. They're so unique from other sheet masks because of the material and the way they're made. I have a pretty large eye area and just a pretty large face in general, so a lot of sheet masks don't cover my entire face. These go on perfectly. They literally look like a second skin, as you guys will see in my clip, and they just form to the curves of your face. I also like them because they are made out of a thinner material called Tencel, so they're not uncomfortable on the skin, and if you wear it in the morning before you do your makeup, you can go around the house, clean, make breakfast, and you don't have to worry about it sliding off. They also have the My Diary of Beauty Secrets kit on the website, which is great because it does come with 6 of their masks, so that way you can get an idea of what they're like, which ones work for you. Or I also like this, like I will purchase it from time to time if I just need to replenish my stash, because every once in a while you might need something different, just depending on what your skin is like that day. The Happy Hour and the Beauty Scoop are really great as well. I really like to use these before I apply my makeup because they both just help to diminish the appearance of fine lines, and they almost plump the skin. So I feel like these are 2 essentials too to use in the morning, but again, you can use them any time of the day. So I definitely recommend checking them out. They're available at Ulta. You can either get them in stores or online as well. I did grab the Garnier SkinActive Micellar Cleansing Water. My sisters and my mom actually use this, so they are the reason why I purchased it in the first place. I was using the pink one, but I wanted to grab the blue one because this one is supposed to remove waterproof eye makeup as well, which I thought would be better for me. The other one worked great, but I was hoping this one would really take off like all of my eye makeup because I do tend to wear a lot of eye makeup, and I love this during the winter time because it is really hydrating, super moisturizing, but it does a great job at removing all of your makeup without being too harsh on your face. So if you guys haven't tried this yet, I definitely recommend it. I feel like the Garnier brand is pretty affordable, especially for how much you actually get. The last 2 skincare products I got are from Soap & Glory. I love these so much. I've had this this one, or I've had a jar of this for the longest time. It literally lasts forever, but I'm almost finished with it. It is their Righteous Butter, and it is a super hydrating, moisturizing body butter, and I love the scent because it's not too sweet. I don't even know how to explain it. My husband thinks it smells like cherries, but I don't think it smells like fruit at all. You'll have to just go into Ulta and smell it yourself, but if you're looking for a really hydrating body butter, this is a great option. I definitely struggle with dry skin, and I always use it whenever I get out of the shower. And then I love their hand food. This is supposed to be just like a non-greasy, hydrating hand cream, and it really does work. I struggle with hand creams. I've tried a million, and they either don't moisturize enough or they leave your hands greasy. This one is the perfect in between. So it is going to hydrate, but your hands will not feel oily or greasy. So it's a great thing to keep in your bag, and I definitely recommend it, and it smells so good. It's hard to explain. It doesn't smell like any other hand lotion I have. It just smells amazing, and I love it. So I did grab 2 different eyeshadow palettes. I recently did a video on my favorite eyeshadow palettes, and you guys left me so many suggestions, and there are 2 that were like the most popular, and that was the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette and the Kat Von D, I think it was like the Metals or the Matte Metals palette, any Kat Von D palette in general. So I do want to grab those 2 for sure, but neither of those were available at Ulta, at least not in stores, or I didn't see them. So I will grab those next time I go to Sephora. So the first palette I grabbed is the LORAC Unzipped palette, and I'm so excited that I finally got my hands on this. I feel like I've wanted this for a while, and I'm so late to the game on this. This is definitely not a new palette, and I don't know why I never picked it up because I'm definitely a fan of LORAC shadows, but this one is really different than the LORAC Pro shadows. I feel like the formula is a little bit different, but I love it. I'm wearing it on my eyes today. I just put a bunch of the shadows on my eyes so I could test them out, and I love these colors. I feel like these are so wearable. They're so just like, the palette just flows so perfectly together, and I don't know why I never picked it up. So I did grab it. It's a little bit, I guess, like there's not a lot of hype surrounding it anymore because it's not a new palette, but I'm glad that I grabbed this one because I definitely think I will get use out of it. I just scratched my neck and now it's all red, so just disregard that. But anyway, I've been raving about the Buxom Dolly's Wild Side palette for a long time, like the entire year, and I have been loving it so much, and I've been meaning to try more Buxom shadows, and they actually have an option where you can get an empty palette and customize it with 6 shadows for $40, which is actually a really good deal because the shadows retail for $12, so if you were to purchase all of the shadows separately, that would cost $72, and then the case itself is worth like $13, so it's an $85 value for $40. So that just seemed like the way to go instead of buying single shadows and trying them out, in my opinion. So I finally customized my own shadow. If you go into Ulta, and I think they have the option to do this at Sephora as well, but if you go in, you can purchase the empty palette, which looks like this, and then choose 6 different shadows. So I filled mine with neutrals, of course, because that is what I typically wear on my eyes. So I have 2 matte brown shadows, a warmer brown and then a cooler brown, and then I have 4 really beautiful shimmery shades. This one's actually more like a satin. I thought it would make it the perfect highlight, and I am so excited about this palette. The colors are beautiful, and I've been a big fan of Buxom shadows in general. If you guys have a favorite Buxom shadow, you'll have to let me know in the comments below so I can check it out, but those are the 2 eyeshadow palettes that I picked up. So I did grab this little liquid lipstick set from Stila. I think they released it for the holidays, and then they also had another option that had some darker vampy colors in it, and then maybe like a few nudes, but this one comes with 3 different pink nude shades, so I definitely wanted to get my hands on it. I have a few different Stila liquid lipsticks, but I think that this one had a limited edition shade in it. I really like the Stila liquid lipsticks. I feel like they go on really nicely, and they're not extremely drying on the lips. I'm actually wearing a Too Faced lipstick today, and I like it, but it is so drying, and it just looks dry. These definitely don't feel as dry on the lips. So this set comes with 3 shades. We have Perla, which is a really beautiful light pink. Then we have Patina, which is one of my favorite lipsticks of all time. It's a beautiful medium pink. And then it has Serenata, and this one is more of like a nude. It doesn't have as much pink in it, but I feel like all 3 of these colors are beautiful. Honestly, I never finish a full-sized lipstick before I have to end up decluttering it, so the minis are the perfect size for me. This is a little bit random because I obviously have the worst nails in the entire world, but I did grab 2 of the new Essie nail polishes. These are part of their new is it called Gel Couture? That's what the packaging says. Anyway, they're like their new gel polishes where you don't have to use a light to cure them, but you apply the nail color and then you apply the top coat, and they're supposed to last for 14 days. So I've had a few different polishes claim matte, and I haven't had good luck, but Essie has always been one of my favorite brands, so I wanted to try these out. When I paint my nails, I don't bite them, but the problem is the nail polish chips so quickly, so I end up biting them. So I figured if this nail polish will last 14 days, that would be awesome. I don't like to go to get my nails done because honestly I just feel like the lights just aren't that great for your hands. I'm so like crazy about staying out of the sun and wearing sunblock and all of that, so I just figured this would be a better way. They were a little bit expensive. I think they were $11.50 each, which isn't horrible for one nail polish. It's not cheap, but you do have to buy the top coat. I read that they do not work without the top coat, so I am excited to see if they work. If you guys like these, let me know in the comments below if you have a favorite color that I should check out. And then I just have two little holiday sets from Smashbox that I wanted to share with you guys. I did not purchase these, they actually sent them to me, but they are available at Ulta, so I wanted to tell you guys about them in case you were interested. This one especially because it is such a good value. If you are looking for a gift for somebody, this would be amazing. So this is the Smashbox Lighted Up LA Lights palette, and it comes with contour, blush, and highlight colors. When I saw that this was only $39, I was genuinely confused because it is worth way more than $39. The actual value is $144, but they're selling it for $39. I think it's already sold out online, so if you can find it in your local Ulta store, I would definitely recommend grabbing it. So first of all, it comes in this really beautiful neon case. I love holiday packaging. I think that it is so much fun, and then the palette itself is amazing. So this is what the box looks like, and then you can slide this off and you are left with the black case that it comes with. And some of the blushes are matte, some are shimmery, but you guys, this palette retails for $39. Like, it is so crazy to me. It comes with a giant mirror, and it feels like a good quality palette. I would say they're more of a dry formula, which some people prefer. This is definitely something my mom would love. She's a huge fan of the Smashbox bronzer, so I feel like she would really like this kit, but I just wanted to share that with you guys in case you were interested. I also have their Lighted Up 3 palette set. So this one comes with an eye palette, a contour palette, and a lip palette, and this could be really fun if you're looking for like stocking stuffers, or you're just looking to buy like a holiday set and maybe split it up, because it does have 3 different options. So the back shows you the colors of everything included, which is really nice. So the eye palette comes with 6 shadows. Some of them are neutrals and 2 of them are kind of like a pop of color, and then there are a few mattes and a few shimmers. They're not the most pigmented shadows that I've ever tried, but I feel like they are good quality and you could totally work with them. And then the second palette is the lip palette. So I don't really have a lot of lip palettes in general, like lipstick palettes. So I think it's kind of fun because you can use a brush or you can use your finger. And I think it would be fun to throw in your bag because these aren't extremely pigmented. They're more of like a sheer, almost glossy formula. I feel like they would be perfect for on the go or for touch-ups. So I like that they included 2 nude shades and then 4 different, either like darker dramatic or bright colors. And then the last palette is my favorite. This one is their contour palette, and I like this because you could use these as eyeshadows or you can use them to contour your face. They are a little bit small, so they might be difficult to use to actually contour, but you can use them for shadows and they would be perfect because they're just great like go-to everyday colors. So those are the 3 mini palettes that come in this kit. So that is it for my video today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to stay tuned because I will have that drugstore haul and review video up for you guys next month, or I guess in a few weeks really. I hope that you have a wonderful day. If there's anything specific that you guys think I should grab from Ulta or you want me to review on my channel, just let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.